What proof do you need to repeal an unjust law? Imagine trying to change a law that no longer makes sense or even causes harm. How do you convince lawmakers to undo something that's been on the books for years? Well, the first step is showing clear proof that the law is flawed or harmful. This proof can be facts, evidence, or examples that highlight its negative effects. For example, if a law causes economic damage or wastes public resources, you need to gather data or stories that prove this. You also want to show that the law conflicts with higher laws or the Constitution. If a law violates constitutional rights or exceeds the authority granted to lawmakers, that's a strong reason for repeal. Sometimes, courts can help by ruling a law unconstitutional, which is a big step toward getting it removed. But remember, federal laws take precedence over state laws, so you can't challenge federal laws at the state level in the same way. Public opinion plays a big role too. If many people oppose the law or feel it's outdated or silly, gathering that support can persuade lawmakers. You might do this through petitions, community meetings, or surveys. Showing that the community is behind the effort makes a difference. Judicial decisions can also be proof. If courts have already ruled that a law is invalid or unconstitutional, that's a strong argument for repeal. But keep in mind, courts only rule on legal issues, not on whether a law is popular or not. Another helpful approach is commissioning studies or reports that analyze the law's impact. These can be about costs, social effects, or environmental damage. Objective data like this can tip the scales in your favor. When it comes to weird or outdated state laws, pointing out how absurd or impractical they are can be very persuasive. For example, if a law bans harmless activities or is confusing to citizens, showing how it wastes resources or causes chaos can help build your case. To actually get a law repealed, you need to organize and present your proof effectively. This might mean starting petitions, lobbying legislators with your evidence, or challenging the law through legal channels. Sometimes, holding hearings or public discussions can expose the law's flaws to a wider audience. In the end, proving a law should be repealed involves a mix of facts, legal arguments, and community support. When you can clearly demonstrate that a law is outdated, harmful, or just plain silly, you give lawmakers a solid reason to change it. So, gather your evidence, rally your community, and make your case with facts that can't be ignored.